concerns that I have for this trip. Concern number one is accommodation. I'm going to be arranging accommodation for the first night only, and then I plan on arranging accommodation for every other night as I go along. I'm only going to be spending one day in many of the cities, and so it's it would be very time consuming to arrange accommodation for every one of those cities. So I kind of cross my fingers, hoping that whether it's every day or every few days, when I plan where I'm going to be staying, there's going to be vacancies. I'm sure there will be, but if there's not, I'll be roughing it for the night. But that's just something I'll have to deal with. I'm sure it will happen. Anyway, concern number two is my emotions, which kind of is a segue from the first one. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this emotionally. I haven't travelled like this alone for this amount of time. So I'm well prepared for it. I understand that it may get difficult, but I guess it's a journey of discovery, a personal journey of discovery, as well as discovery for Japan, of Japan, the culture of Japan. And concern number three is kind of big picture, really, and that is whether I'll get to the ice festival on time, Sapporo. The ice festival was kind of the call to action for me to do this trip this time, and if I missed the ice festival, that would completely ruin I don't know about ruin everything, but it would be a great shame. It does mean a lot to me. I'm sure I'll get there on time, but I think there's a balance that I've got to get. I could easily jump on the bullet train, Shinkansen, and sail straight through Japan and get to the ice festival quite easily, spending a while in Sapporo before the ice festival if I wanted to. But the point is, I really want to get a taste for Japan, the culture of Japan, before I get to Sapporo. So I don't want to rush everything before I get to the ice festival, just so I get to the ice festival. That's not what this is about. I want to go through each city, each town, each place, take what I can from each place, and then get to the ice festival. I just hope I haven't greatly overstated what I can achieve in 3 weeks. I think it's important to address the title. Long Way Through. Now, many of you will have seen the documentaries Long Way Round, made in 2003, and Long Way Down, made in 2007, with Charlie Borman and Ewan McGregor. Fantastic documentaries. I think the title I've chosen is kind of an homage to those documentaries, to the spirit of those documentaries, and to what they really represented. I mean, they took this idea, this very ambitious idea, put it past people, and people just turn around and say, no, it can't be done. And that kind of thing is happening every day of our lives. So many, I think the majority of people are cynics, and I hate that. And so when I see a program that kind of represents the idea of taking this idea and proving people wrong, I just think that's worthy of applause. And while I won't be driving through suspected gunfire environments or navigating around bears, I will be taking the road less travelled, and I will be quite adventurous with where I go. So my life last year for me was quite interesting. I was a binman for 6 months last year. Why? Combination of recession and indecision on what to do with my life, really. And now I've kind of reflected on having that job now. I realise it actually made an impression on me, and not a negative one either. When I was there, I would just go on autopilot. It was such a brain-dead job. But I'd also observe people, observe the men and the women there, the occasional woman with a beard. And it occurred to me that many of these people were actually quite intelligent. And I'd always stereotyped these people as being quite simple. They had to be. They were in such a terrible job, such a bad job, such a boring job. But I realised that people don't do these jobs as a result of their intelligence or lack of. They keep those jobs out of fear. I think that people who can handle fear well go far, irrespective of intelligence. I mean, how do you explain the success some of these celebrities have had? But after the term I had as a binman, I decided that I needed to take drastic action on my life. I've been playing within the confines of security of everything I knew. But the very idea that I could be a binman for the rest of my life shook me to action. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I know now. So I'm going to take the bit of money I earned from that job over to Japan, a place that's completely foreign to me, fills me with both fear and excitement. But I'll be updating every step of my journey through my blog, papacuppa.com. That's papacuppa.com. It's in the box down there, I think. And you can follow the images, the videos, the blog posts. I'll be on Twitter as well. And also I'm trying to set up a map at the moment which labels all of my geotagged images, so you'll be able to follow my path through the images I take. And one more thing before I leave. If you're watching this and you've done the Japan thing, or you live in Japan, if you've got any ideas on what I should do as I'm travelling through, please write down your opinion, your suggestion. Head over to my blog, please write down what you think. This is obviously all live, so I'll be able to read your comments. At the moment, I've just got two book guides, and they tend to label the same stuff, all the stuff that the tourists do, and I want to do the other stuff. I want to do what tourists don't generally do. I want to go off the beat track. So thank you, and enjoy my journey if you follow me.